Hi guys, so today I want to show you real quick how to use the Wolfgang Puck air fryer toaster oven for just regular fries. So basically I went to the store today and I got these Ore-Ida fries. Usually I get like the store brand, but these were cheaper than the store brand today. They were on sale at Stater Bros. I do want to make a mention, if you guys were interested in that larger oven that I showed in the first video, and I'll have the end cap for the first review where I just baked brownies in this. It's on sale today, and I don't know when that happened, for $229, which is an awesome price for that big machine. But it sounds like a lot of people had problems with it, with the timer breaking after a few years. So yeah, years. I mean, the other one I have, like I said, I think I bought it 5 or 6 years ago. So it takes a while, but you can also buy a warranty for it on top of whatever warranty it might already have, right? So just want to make mention of that, but you'll see that. So basically, this is not in here, and it should be in here because people do that for fries. They want to make, you know, wings, like different things like that. The information's not in here. But I went and rewatched some of the videos knowing that Wolfgang Puck had mentioned how he cooks the fries. So I still have all my stuff here. I still haven't used, obviously, the rotisserie function. This is basically all these things. And if you missed the last video, remember to take this spit out of your packaging. It's attached to some of the styrofoam, so hopefully you guys haven't thrown it away. I've had a couple people already say in my last video, oh my gosh, you totally saved my life because I would have thrown it away. So this was attached to the styrofoam packaging, okay? We're gonna be using this guy today, and I'm sure people are gonna say, why didn't you wash that right now? I don't really care, but go ahead and wash it before you use it. Obviously mine's here. I'm sure it's made in China and has all kinds of whatever things on it. Let me see. It has no discernible odor. I'm good. Wash yours, okay? So I'm gonna move this to the side for now. And it says whenever you use this basket, you always have to use the drip tray or this tray. I don't know why this would be there. I guess just for it to sit on it. But it says to use one or the other. And normally, when I saw his videos, he was using the tray like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and use the tray just like this. So I'm gonna remove this one. And whenever you use the air fry function, you want to have your tray in the very bottom or in the middle, but usually the bottom racks is what you're aiming for. Let me close this for a second, so I'm just gonna throw some of these potatoes on here, and I'll tell you the settings, and then he says to cook them for 10 minutes, so we'll give it 10 minutes and see what it looks like, and if it needs more, I'll let it go longer. But for right now, these are crinkle fries, which I normally don't buy. I don't even like crinkle cut fries, but I didn't want to buy 2 bags of regular fries or shoestring fries. But let me, how many of us are eating? I'm making pulled pork, and I did want to make a mention. This is the pulled pork that I use, the slow cooker one. I've been using this for like a decade. For a while, it wasn't on the market anymore, or they had pulled it. And I'm like, oh no, because this stuff is so great, but it's back on. It's still like $2 or $3 a pack though. It used to be like $1. But if you see it, get that stuff. It's really good. The McCormick slow cookers. I guess that's enough because my son's trying to do a low carb diet, so I don't know if he's gonna eat any of these just because they're fries. I mean, so this is what it looks like right now. And you do not have to preheat, especially for the air fryer function. So I'm just gonna, again, slide it into that bottom rack, I hope. Okay, there we go. And this is here. So if you read the functions in the book, it says that for air frying, the 4 items up on top turn on and nothing at the bottom turns on. So, which is interesting, the elements. And then there's 2 and 2. Basically, I think there's 2 and 2. I don't know why it says 4. Oh, there are 4. There's 4 on top and 2 at the bottom. So for the air fry, all 4 on top turn on. But I'm going to do that. We're going to put it on 450, which is what he said. So I have it on 450, you know, which is basically the toast broil function. I did want to mention about that. I toasted bread in this morning because sometimes I like to just heat up like hamburger buns with a little butter on them. So like today I ate some pot roast that I had left over for lunch, and I was like, oh, I want some bread on the side of that. So you can put a little garlic on there, whatever. I put it in here and make sure it's on toast broil. If you have it just on a high temperature because you think that's good enough, or you want it to be not as brown, it takes longer for it to toast. But when you have it here, it didn't burn it. It was perfectly toasted. It was gorgeous, and it toasted in like 2 minutes or less, really. But I had it start off at 400. I'm like, this is taking forever. So just know, go ahead and kick this to down all the way to the 450 toast broil. We need air fry, so I'm gonna select air fry. And he says for this to be on high, the speed is gonna be on high, and 10 minutes. So let me turn on to 10. And somebody asked me if I could tell them how loud it is. Can you hear it? So you hear the timer tick, 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 ticking, which is typical of these. One of the machines I had from him used to be digital, which was nice because it made no sound. But I don't know what happened to that machine. It just stopped working. Let's hope you can hear it. It just sounds like a fan. It's not super loud or annoying in my opinion, but... So, 10 minutes. I'm not going to touch them. Supposedly with the air fryer, sometimes you have to recirculate or move them around. You can do that if you feel like you need to, but supposedly you don't have to, so I'm not going to do it, and we'll see what it looks like. Just wanted to show you, we're at about 5 minutes, and I don't see, sorry about that, much going on. A little sweaty kind of look to the fries, it looks like, but not a lot of browning yet, so let's just let it go and keep going. See what happens. Okay, I don't think 10 minutes is gonna do it because that's gonna be in like a minute, and these guys still are very nice looking, but they're not browned really. I mean, let me open this. What is weird is that when you open it, the light turns off. But let me pull this out. They're okay. I'm gonna give them a little shake. That didn't do too much, and I'm gonna put them in for at least another, I don't know, what do you guys think? Maybe 7 minutes, I think, because if that's maybe almost twice the time. So let's go back. I had a feeling they would take about 20 minutes. He said 10, so I just did that. But I'm gonna let that go, and I'll be back. If they start browning like 5 minutes from now, or they look done, of course I'll let you guys know, but I have a feeling it's gonna take that whole time. Okay, this thing is almost done with the extra, oh, there it goes. And that, I hear them sizzling. Do you hear that? So let me see. I mean, maybe that's as brown as these get. What do you think? Maybe that's what's going on. Let me take these out and see how crispy they sound. Nope. Nope. They're okay. That's not my favorite. I'm gonna give them another 5 minutes because I like them crispy. So let's go there. A little heat came out, a little moisture came out when I opened it. And I'm gonna give them 5 more minutes. And then that's my max. So we did 10, we added 7, even though we had 1 left. So let's say 16. Let's do 5 more, that's 21. So 20-ish minutes. And hopefully they'll be ready. Okay, a little bit weird because it just dinged, it went off, but the air is still going off, you hear that? Anyway, let's open this. Okay, this looks better. This looks better. Yeah, definitely much better. So, you know, Wolfgang said 10 minutes, and maybe he just wanted to speed it up to, you know, I don't know why. But I think people should be honest, because then when you're here and you're like, let me see. It's not super crunchy, but that's pretty good for no oil. I can probably do another few minutes, but they're getting kind of almost stale. Like hard, not crispy anymore, you know what I'm saying? So let me put that one down. Let me see if there's... This one was towards the back, and you can hear that. Yeah, they're getting a little bit hard around the edges. They're salty already as it is, so I'm not going to salt them. Which kind of surprised me. So again, that could be just Ore-ida. You know, like I said, I don't get crinkle cut because it's not my favorite type. But, so yeah, it took about 21, 22 minutes. So hopefully that helps you guys out as far as the settings, right? You know, with different potatoes, maybe it takes different, but different timing. But the settings should be, again, 450, air fry, high. And then just go with it. All right, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye now. Okay, I need to follow up because I feel like I did a little injustice in saying that they weren't all that great. My kids ate them. They had seconds, the little one. My son, everyone from the oldest to the smallest, you know, 19 to 5, they loved them. And so, you know, I always eat way after they do, so I'm barely sitting down to eat, and I'm tasting them like they are pretty good. Maybe because they were kind of just hot still and coming out of them. I don't know. They're good. They're nice and crispy. And then I was thinking about, well, they're air fried, okay, but usually I bake them in the oven anyway. I never fry, like, French fry them, you know what I'm saying, like in oil. So I think they're crispier than I normally would get them in the oven. But you guys can tell me what your benefits of air frying are and what you like to air fry, and that'll give me some ideas too to do. But yeah, they're pretty good. So, all right, guys, we'll see you at the next one. Bye now.